this month of September, I had to put hormones on pause. Hi ladies and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm your girl Sasha M, a proud transgender woman. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a hormone update. Since it's been a while, I'm going to be updating you what's happening, like how's my hormone replacement going. So yeah, that's it. Let me not waste any time, and in today's video I'm not gonna do any background music, so it's just gonna be me and myself and I, because y'all, I've noticed y'all can't hear me properly when there's background music. So this is just gonna be a full-on like a video. So let me not waste any time, let me get into this video. And I really love today's look with this. I don't know if it really shows. This is a beige scarf and this earrings. So about the hormones, I had to, especially this month of September, I had to put hormones on pause. Yeah, I have not been on hormones like ever since I started this month. Ever since I started this month, I have been on pause with the hormones due to some personal reasons. They're not affecting me in a bad way. There's no complications or anything like that. But due to personal reasons, which I cannot discuss now, but then we'll be back, okay, next month, okay? We're not quitting hormones, okay? We will never do that, okay? Never. It could never be us. And, as I was taking them, even though I'm not on hormones right now, I feel like there's a consistency of, I don't know how to put it, but I can still feel changes and stuff like that. I feel like some other people, they say once you stop taking them, you kind of revert, but to my experience, I haven't been reverting, y'all. I feel like even my body is now, it is it is just, I'm developing in a good way, especially it is feminizing in a beautiful way, which I adore, okay? And everybody around me is starting to notice, okay? The body, addy. So yeah. And when it comes to my emotions and stuff like that, I feel like I am in control again. It's a thing of where you just have to remind yourself and check yourself out, okay? Keep yourself in check, okay? When it comes to hormones and your emotions and your mental health. Yeah. And there are some things that you mustn't subscribe to. You just have to love yourself. And I feel like, I kind of feel like the hormones, I'm getting hormonal acne from them. But now it is healing, like your. But then I don't know if it's hormonal acne or. But I feel some type of way about it, okay? And yeah, I have been more kind to myself when it comes to the hormone thing. Yeah, it doesn't affect me like that much as when I started mentally. Yeah, I feel like I'm at a place where I am starting to be happy and content with myself when I look in the mirror and I like what I see. I feel blessed that I'm able to, fund my transition, because a lot of people can't do that. And I feel so blessed to be able to do that. Okay, not everybody can. I feel like I'm so blessed. And another thing, like, on the girls, I'm just gonna call them the girls, the boob area, I have been getting a lot of, like, on the sides, because I feel like when they start to grow, their fat redistribution starts on the side of your boob area. So on the side of the boob area, there's growth. Yeah, but then my nipples then they're starting to, I have been saying this a lot. Like, yo, if you have been watching me for a while, I've been saying that there. But then, it takes some time. It's a journey for a reason. Some we have different anatomy and different genes and bodies. So my body, I think it is taking its time. But then, you know, but I feel, I feel some. I can describe it to you. It's an indescribable feeling. But then, yeah, I am stepping into my womanhood and my transness, and it is happy. It is a happy place for me. hmm When it comes to stepping into my womanhood, it took me it took me a long time. I knew that I was transgender, and I know that, but then it took me a long time to just fully accept myself as a trans woman. Yeah, I have been just, yeah, I just think to that sometimes, I don't know what happens to me. I kind of black out, and sometimes it feels very unbelievable. I can't believe it. I know, like, I embrace myself and stuff like that, but sometimes, like, I'm like, okay, I'm trans, yeah, and it is not to say that, I'm having doubts, I'm thinking about the transitioning or stuff like that, but it's just like sometimes it's like zoning out, or it's like Freaky Friday. You're like, okay. And when people start using the correct pronouns to call me like her, she, and stuff like that, I'm like, Yeah, one thing about me, like, it never bothered me, like, when it comes to pronouns and stuff like that, because I know that within myself I'm her and she and stuff like that. So when other people around me wouldn't grasp that, wouldn't call me with my preferred pronouns, it wouldn't get to me because I've already accepted myself as a her and she. So if somebody tries to misgender me, it didn't do any damage to me. And now that a lot more people around me and out there in the world are using the correct terms when referring to me and stuff like that, I feel like when it started, it was a little bit overwhelming and affirming and stuff like that. I've already affirmed myself, but then other people want to start, like, affirming that and stuff like that. It used to be like, okay, I used to zone out a little bit, but now I am getting comfortable in my transness, in my trans womanhood. Yeah, I am getting comfortable with it, and I never realized how far I've come and with my transition until I decided to sit down and do this video with you all. Like, I came so far, and there's just a lot of gratitude because I've been through a lot when it comes to this transitioning stuff and stuff. So I feel happy. Yeah, it is just so, like, mind blowing. Like, damn, okay, girl, you is you are that girl. Okay, so yeah, because I had to deal with doubt. Sometimes I doubted myself. I was like, okay, you are a proud transgender woman, but there were those but now I am getting into a place where I am comfortable with my womanhood and embodying that and accepting it. Yeah, because you could be saying that this is I'm confident and stuff like that, and then some other things happen and they trigger you, and you realize that, okay, wow, there's that. But anyway, in my transitioning, I am happy and content. And another thing when it comes to stepping into my trans womanhood, womanhood in general, okay? You know, the thing that I would never get used to is just getting stares everywhere I go. Like, people will be staring at me, like, they be like with that kind of look that they are kind of mesmerized or whatever. But what I know is I will forever be a light. Like, it, I never really had a problem with this, but I just had to know it because, yeah, at some point, I was like, I don't like how people stare at me. Like, who you staring at? Who you looking at that there? Okay, but then I fully understood to that conclusion that girl, you is beautiful. Okay, you is a beautiful sight. You are mesmerizing. Okay, you are that queen. So people have to stop and stare because wow, you are just ethereal, out of this world. Because I remember this time I was working with this friend of mine, and then this lady, I'm sure was across the road, and we were across the road. We wanted to go to the other side, and she wanted to cross the road to the other side where we were. And then, she was like staring at me like she was kind of mesmerized. And then when we got close to her, she was like, "Oh my goodness, you are so beautiful." I was like, "What? You're serious? Play with me." And yeah, I've fully come to a conclusion that yeah, it's okay. And this happens everywhere I go. No matter where I go, like I always get stares. But I finally accepted that. Okay, that some other people are just born with a spotlight. Okay, sometimes I would try it just and one thing about me, I'm not too extra. I wear bling. I'm just a simple person. I'm just a simple lady. So I would even try to, when you wear cabs and just like, wear something basic and I would still get stares. And that's when I understand that, when you're born with a spotlight or you are a light in this world, there's this type of thing. I don't know, you just shine bright everywhere you go. You don't have to do much or even talk at all to get people's attention, to get people looking at you. I feel like that's one thing about my presence and aura. I don't have to do much. I don't have to say much. When I get in a room, I turn heads. Like I turn heads without even saying a thing, without even doing so much. That's the thing that I have to understand and fully wrap my head around. And now that I understand that I am different, I am some type of my energy and just my aura is just so pure to that extent. Okay, yeah, girl, we getting deep now, but anyway, that's not about that. This was just a mini update on my hormones, on what's happening, and also on my stepping into trans womanhood. Yeah, stepping into womanhood as a transgender woman. Because a lot of things change and how the world perceives you. And I know, like, I am hella pretty. Like, girl, I am. Like, people have started becoming more softer, approaching you in a softer way. Because, people who don't know me, like, I'm a whole lady, okay? I, like, make myself look good, okay? Because I look good, like, I show up for myself each and every day. So, it feels really great and affirming, you know? Not that I need anybody's approval or any acceptance, because I already have that within myself. So yeah, but then experiencing it out there, it is just so nice because back then I used to care like, oh, am I talkable? But now I'm just like, okay, I am who I am. That's it, and I am grasping that with both hands. And I am unapologetically myself with no regrets. Anyway, if you like this video, do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me if you like this look. I feel like I don't know. I look some type of way, but different in a nice way. Anyway, see you on another video. The skin is skinning. Bye. Love you so much. Do not forget. Remember, be kind to yourselves because we are ever evolving and growing. And do not forget to pray and seek the kingdom of God. Period.